how cool that is. These are the castles here. So it's like a little canyon that goes in there. So we're gonna walk on in there. It's supposed to be an easy old farts trail. Beautiful. This here is Site 23. No motor vehicles beyond this point. But look at this. You got this nice little area here to have your group fire. It is a group camp. There's your barbecuer over there. Your big fire pit here. It's like 4 feet across. And you have 3 picnic tables. Nice. Boy, I wish I had some friends here. Alright, so this here is it. We are in a little bit of a canyon, box canyon, whatever you call it. And it just wraps completely around us. I go a little wider on that. And a little more exposure. Very, very highly cool. There's some of that white band. That looks like a little deck up there, if anyone ever did get up there. All right. And we have some nice flowers here. I like the pink in the center. Okay. Oh, I almost missed these little yellow ones. And here are yellow and pink flowers together being friends. And here we have the orange ones. I think it's Indian paintbrush, isn't it?
Something like that.
And down there, some lichens. Okay, we are in the foot of these castles. And it looks like sedimentary rock. Stuff that has flowed in here, and then you can see rocks inside of it.
Read that sign that talks about the castle rock that I
Oh, yeah, water flowing down.
It says there's a combination of soft, easily eroded rocks capped by a layer that is resistant to erosion. This resistant layer acts as an umbrella, shielding the softer rocks below from the rain.
Yeah, well, you can see there's a different layer below that line and a finer layer above it. More aggregate, less aggregate.
And each rainstorm washes a bit more sediment from the cliff face, but the protective cap protects the top, so that cliff is maintained. In the rock allow water to seep through the resistant cap rock, and through the softer rock below. This leads to a concentrated area of accelerated erosion, which can develop into an alcove. When the alcoves join, a spire is formed. And that's why they're called castle rocks.
Well, there used to be a tree there. Yeah. And a glove. Like a glove. Okay, so I'm just going to mosey on up in here. Hopefully nothing will decide to fall, but here you go. There is a classic example of the formation. See the water tracks coming down? And that is how they form. Water up at the top, flows down.
It just dropped on your head there too.
Yeah.
They're barely hanging on in the sediment.
Yeah. And then you see the older rock inside of the sediments. See what this feels like. Hello? There's a little bit of echo. All right. No, I'm checking the weight, dork. Very interesting how that works. All right. So, not hieroglyphics, rather vandalism. All right. Yeah, that is very, very cool. And all the way up. Oh, we've got a cap on it. It's kind of cool how that sort of like spirals out of there. Let's zoom in a little bit. Oops, stupid thing. All right, it's just too hard to hold my balance here. And that's cool. So that spirals up there. Very interesting. Yeah. Okay, that is a heavy rock, whatever that was. And then this here, I had to see that because it kind of looks like it has a pattern on it. But that's probably just water. There. Back where it was. and critters. Mm-hmm.
Even the rock pieces themselves are just a conglomeration of
Oh yeah.
other rocks.
The dark black ones seem to be heavy.
Like in the Grand Canyon, the rocks that are the depths.
Yeah, down at the bottom of the Royal Gorge. Yeah, that black is very heavy, and that's interesting there. And it almost looks like at some time somebody tried to make a ladder up into a pocket there. All right. It's all right, Kelly, come out. Stop playing with the cougar. Kelly, I said, come on out. Stop playing with the cougars and the bears. She's climbing up in there, looking around at stuff. All right. And this one here, that's a little steeper than I'm going to tackle. Steeper and slipperier. And that's all I don't need is to slip and fall at this stage of the game. But yeah, one thing that's really interesting is these black rocks are noticeably heavier than other rocks, and these white ones are noticeably lighter than other rocks. And that rock weighs about the same as that rock. Interesting. And there's your view out the backside. So the more I am hanging out here at Castle Rock, the more I'm liking this place. This is just really cool. Okay, I can walk into that one. That one's not too bad. Let us proceed. Okay, we are back. And the next pocket over the shade in here is definitely nice. Still wet in here. And there you see the paths of the water. Here's a crack, so that is preparing to fall away. And obviously it's a little bit narrower than my muscle-bound body can fit in. Okay. So let's see. This is still wet here. Now that is interesting, what that is. Let me get my readers on. Yeah, I would almost say it's like a burnt tree and roots. So that would be like really old. Okay. What's this? A little piece of green rock. Okay. So it looks like some of the stuff up above freshly fallen. All right. Wow. Well, I bet you could make some tools out of that. That is very sharp. I have a friend who would probably be very excited about this, because if there are rocks that tools can be made from, Native Americans would be taking advantage of it. Tools are very precious. Okay. So once again, very cool. And there's your view across the way. Just everywhere you look, cool. And just one more note. You can see the slope of the layers there from plate tectonics, and you can see how much flatter the same layers are over here. So it's just from right there to right here is the change. Kind of an amazing thing.